With a population density of 15,177 residents per square mile, Roxbury is a neighborhood filled with rich history, culture, and home to a wide range of diverse families. Roxbury is also the geographic center of Boston and is rapidly becoming a focus of development and gentrification. Many feel that left unchecked, market forces will displace poorer residents of Roxbury with higher rents and condominiums. Last year, Boston City Councilor Tito Jackson initiated Reclaim Roxbury in an effort to have community oversight in the surge development of Roxbury and to prevent natives from being displaced. Reclaim Roxbury, a joint project between the Boston City Councilor, Tito Jackson, MIT, and Roxbury Community College, has set out to enable the Roxbury community to have more influence over the future of its neighborhood. To tell us more about this organization, we've invited City Councilor Jackson and Reclaiming Roxbury co-chair Armani White. Welcome to Urban Update, gentlemen. Thanks for coming in. Welcome back, Tito Jackson.
I appreciate you inviting me back.
Okay, Councilor, please explain to our viewers, I guess, what propelled you to initiate Reclaim Roxbury?
As a councilor who represents Roxbury, there's some very real threats to the future of Roxbury. Only 19% of the folks in Roxbury are actually homeowners who live in their own homes. Between Roxbury and Back Bay, there is a 33-year difference in life expectancy. So there's a lot of things that are going on about health and wellness between Roxbury, and also some of the recent housing that was built right at Jackson Square. It's $1,950 for a one-bedroom. Even on your salary, Byron, that's a stretch for all of us. And so we really began to look at how people were getting pushed out of the neighborhood and the opportunity that we have in Roxbury with 1.2 million square feet of undeveloped land. That is hallowed ground. And the reason why it's hallowed ground is because people like Melnia Cass and others actually made sure that 95 didn't come through Roxbury. And so it is up to us as this next generation, as well as with Armani, that we actually are stewarding this land in a way that helps affordable housing and to preserve the people who have cleaned up the neighborhood, made it safer, better, and a brighter future. And we want the people who live in Roxbury to have an opportunity to build it up and also be able to stay in the center of the city of Boston.
Yeah, Armani White, again, co-chair of Reclaim Roxbury. What have been some of the community outreach efforts, and what have those yielded thus far?
Yeah, so we meet just about every Sunday at 3 p.m. and we go out. We start in Dudley, right at the station, and we go out with our flyers and we just engage people either on the street or we knock on doors. One of the best days I'd say we had was in the Whittier Street housing development. We were just going up and down each floor, knocking on doors, and while some people, just opened the door and kind of closed it at the sight of somebody trying to talk about this kind of thing, while their homes are kind of on the chopping block, other folks invited us into their homes.
What do you tell them?
What do we tell them?
Yeah.
We basically tell them that we're here to, to be a part of creating a voice for Roxbury residents. We need to have a say in what's going on in our neighborhoods. I'm 25 years old. If I want to live in Roxbury, I have to be a part of making that possible.
Okay. Tito, why the sudden interest in Roxbury from so many developers? And is that a good thing or a bad thing?
There's upsides and downsides. I'm happy that they finally figured out how awesome Roxbury is, the proximity to downtown, the amazing people and amazing culture and the amazing food that's there. But what is happening, we see a lot of folks actually getting pushed out of Roxbury. So we have a lot of people who come to my office on a daily basis who are getting pushed out, about to get pushed out. Their house has been sold. And also we have some predatory folks in the real estate industry who have pushed people out of the neighborhood. That is unacceptable, and we will definitely fight. And how we fight and wage that fight is for the community to come together and to organize and to connect with one another and to determine the future of Roxbury. Neighborhood associations, community organizations, young people like Armani coming together to determine the future of Roxbury and what it will look like, and we don't want it to look different than it does now.
Armani, tell me about some of the ways that the residents can have a voice in all of this.
Yeah, so we have meetings every last Thursday of the month at Roxbury Community College. We have one coming up in October, and we had one this past September 29th. And Professor James Jennings came out and spoke on the Roxbury Strategic Master Plan and basically the history of development in Roxbury, so that residents can revisit that old time kind of,
And where can residents go to get more information about upcoming events or how to get involved?
They can come out either on a Thursday, last Thursday of the month, or they can check us out on Facebook, Reclaim Roxbury. Our website is this close to being done, I swear, and so you can look for that on our Facebook coming in about a couple.
And Tito, Councilor Jackson, what's the hottest issue topic, with respect to all this that's going on in Roxbury right now, in the coming weeks? Any new developments or anything?
We have some new developments. We actually have Northeastern University that did something that really disrespected and disregarded our community. They recently got approval from the BRA after we actually had an agreement with them to site an 8-story dorm. They actually went ahead and overrode the community, and they're citing a 22-story dorm right on Columbus Avenue. We have to guard against predatory types of behavior like that can flip neighborhoods and communities. In addition, if you come to Roxbury, you will hire people from the neighborhood and community. There is a mandate that you hire people people of color, 50% residents, as well as women on the job site. So just a heads up to those folks who want to come and build in a great part of the city of Boston, and a great part of the city of Boston and Roxbury.
Very quickly, now this is a collaboration between your office, City Council office, MIT, and Roxbury Community College. What role does each play?
This is run by Roxbury residents. This is an organic grassroots movement. MIT came to the table, Caesar McDowell came to the table, and we were their clients. So we actually directed them, and they did consulting for us. Did an amazing job, but this has always been a grassroots movement working with RCC, MIT, but most importantly, residents of Roxbury. And in fact, Armani made us better. He came and crashed one of the meetings and said, we actually need to expand this and have more young people involved. And so it's so important that we do that. I want to thank him for the work that he's been doing.
Armani, just to wrap it up once again, where should people go for more information?
If you want to get involved, Facebook, Reclaim Roxbury, or reclaimroxbury@gmail.com. We answer quickly.
All right, we'll leave it right there. Armani White and City Councilor Tito Jackson, thanks for coming in. Good luck with your efforts.
Thank you.
Okay, when we come back, Latin music, dancing, and cuisine benefiting Jocelyn's Latino Diabetes Initiative. All the details in just a few.